I want to welcome in our first community guest today. This is DaVona Paisley. She's with Erie Arts in Culture, talking about the inaugural Views Fest kicking off in just a couple of weeks. This is really exciting.
It is very exciting.
Welcome in, DaVona.
Thank you.
And it has to do with the murals that are throughout downtown.
Yes, so this started with our Purposeful Placemaking Initiative with those 50 murals that we were doing across Erie in 2 years. So last year we did our first 12 murals, and this year we'll be doing our last 26 murals.
Wow.
This has been an exciting road for a lot of our Erie-based artists. So this year we'll be having 17 of our Erie-based artists, as well as 9 visiting artists coming in from all the way from South Africa, Australia, DC. It's going to be pretty cool.
You know, I covered a lot of these murals as they were going up, and each and every one, I mean, blew me away. They're so different, they're beautiful, they're huge, and they go up in a matter of days. Were you guys really surprised, encouraged by the 12 that were done last year?
Oh, heck yeah. I feel like, you know, so this is not a brand new thing. Murals have been happening, mural festivals have been happening all across DC and outside of even outside of the United States. So this is something we're like, you know, I think that we can build upon this momentum. I'm not shocked because I think our artists are very hungry to showcase their work, not just within the fine art sector of being in a gallery space, but also like putting it out on the streets now. And that's why we really wanted to create the festival to really showcase urban art. And that's why we're doing that this year. And so the festival will be June 1st to the 13th, and that is going to be held all across Erie. We have, like I said, across the walking routes of Edison, East, Strong Vincent, McKinley, and Pifereely, and so we'll have you'll see a lot of the murals coming up in live time. Starting in June, June 1st.
And why is it important for our youth to have artwork like this throughout the downtown, where where they circulate, head to school?
Inspiration, and the biggest part for me, you know, I was a walker. I walked I walked to and from school, and you know, when you're seeing paraphernalia on different businesses, or when you're seeing you know, stuff like beer and you know, cigarette ads, like, you know, I understand that those are obviously advertisements, but we want children to be able to be inspired when they're on their way to school and to and from school. And so being able to put artwork on the walls that makes children feel like, okay, like I see myself in this work, I see myself in the art, and like it gives them inspiration. It also builds, you know, a lot of our property owners that have had murals on their property have actually seen also a surge in their own property and also in their own businesses. So I think it helps everyone in that space.
But this festival is not just about those murals. I mean, if you go to the website, there's a lot happening in and around it. I mean, we're talking events, mural contests, and talk about some of those.
So in conjunction with the murals coming up, there are also going to be some events. So events will start from the 1st to the 13th. Our first event will be kicked off by Erie Black Wall Street. They're doing an Ode to the Streets event, and that is to honor the street dance that we had many years ago, and we're bringing that back again. So that will be at the Hort auditorium at the library. I hope I said that correctly. At the auditorium at the library. That starts at 6 p.m. And so that's the kickoff. And then, of course, we have events throughout that entire week. Shout out to the Scott Enterprises who's let us use their beer garden for a mural battle.
That
There's going to be some
like
DJ music. One of the DJs that we're having is coming in from DJ Salt coming in from Cleveland. Actually, is the Cleveland Cavaliers DJ. So it's like it's going to be pretty big, and you know, our end of our finale, I should say, is our creative crowd. Our creative crowd is what we do every second Tuesday of every month, and that is held at a different host site. So this one will be at Feed Media Arts Center. Shout out to Benton Brainbridge, because he is the one that is giving us the space to use for our creative crowd, which is going to be pretty big. So that's going to be the end, the end of our festival. So yeah, it's going to be really cool.
Too many events really to list.
So
go on the website to check it out.
Our website is www.viewsfest.com.
Perfect.
And so and I want to shout out our platinum sponsors too. We have Erie Insurance that has sponsored us. We also have Scott Enterprise that sponsored us. And so there's some Yeah, some great sponsors.
All right, going to be fun.
It's
Thanks so
gonna be
much,
super
DaVona.
fun. Yes.
Appreciate having you here.
Yes.